Hello and welcome back. In the last session, we looked at how we can host our website on GitHub using GitHub Pages. GitHub Pages is great for hosting a static website like personal portfolios, project documentation, and blogging. In today's session, we are going to talk about GitHub's two incredibly powerful project management tools. As your projects get more complex, simply looking at your list of issues isn't just enough. You need to manage your work, keep track of the progress, and also organize your team's effort. The good news is you don't need to leave GitHub to do that. GitHub provides us with two incredibly powerful tools: project boards for visual tracking and milestones for organizing work around deadlines. When used together, they provide a simple, effective way to manage your work right where your code lives. Now, before we dive into the details, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to keep making more videos just like this one. Let's get started. First, let's talk about GitHub's project boards. GitHub's projects gives you a visual overview of your work similar to a Kanban board. It helps you see what's on your plate, what is in progress, and what is done. So you can navigate to your repository. So in our case, we will use this collaboration project. So you can navigate to your project and click on this projects tab and click on new project. So here you can choose which view you want, like team planning or feature release or Kanban, or what you want. For now, we will leave this. I'll close this. Now you can give a name to your project. So here you can click on this pencil icon and you can give it a name like sprint 1 or feature or whatever you want, and you can give it a short description, and we will save these changes. So now I should have my project ready. Now here, if you look at this view, you can see few options. So you have the table view, you have the board view, and you also have this roadmap view. So there are different views. So based on your use case, you can choose which one you want. Let's start with the board view. So the board view is made up of columns that represents the stages of your workflow, like the to do, the in progress, and the done. So there are different options under your board view. Now here you can do multiple things. You can add an item. So to add your task, you can just click on this plus icon at the bottom and you can start filling in the details. Now you can type in a name, like let's say add about us page, and then you will need to link it to your repository. So in our case, let's say the same repository, a blank issue, and then create. So this will create a to-do task for me. Likewise, you can add multiple if you want. So let's say add feedback page, and let's say create blank, and let's say we will add one more. So let's say add contact us page, and so on. So likewise, you can add multiple to do tasks. So you can add more. You can always add new items to this. Next, you can also connect your existing issues and PRs. So to add an existing issue or PR, you can click on this and you can type in hash and then your repository name. So let's say this is the repository, and this will show you your existing PRs and issues that are available. Like let's say here, these are some of the issues or the tasks that we have created. So let's say this update touch.html, and then let's say feature implement user profile. So you can also get your existing tasks, your PRs, or your issues that are already there. You can get those as well. So as you type in, GitHub will suggest a list of open issues and PRs that you can link over here. And then finally, you can track your progress. So as your work progresses, you can simply drag and drop these items from one column to another column. So like in this case, let's say currently I'm working on this add about us page, and then once it is done, you can move it to the done lane as well. So likewise, you can make use of this to keep track of the various projects that you have been working on. And you can always add more columns if you want. By default you get these 3 columns, but maybe you want to add a priority or anything, you can always add that. So this becomes your board view. You have another view, which is the table view. So for more complex projects, the table view provides a powerful spreadsheet like interface. It allows you to add custom fields to your items, such as, let's say you want to add a priority maybe. So let's say priority, and let's say field type would be single select, and you can add the options here. So let's say high, and then let's say medium, and then let's say low, and then we will save this. And then for each of the tasks you can choose what is the priority. So let's say high, and this would be medium, and again this would be medium, high, and then so on. So likewise it allows you to add custom fields as well. You can also add, so here is your status. Now this gives you the flexibility to create a highly customized project view for your team. And then you also have this roadmap that you can see. So this is another view that you have, but most of the time this is something that is very commonly used to create tasks or to-do list for your repositories. Now, the real power of GitHub project lies in its seamless integration with your code. So when you add a pull request, like in this case, let's say this pull request that I have, the system will automatically link it to your work. So how this works is, when the pull request is merged, the status on this project board will automatically update and move it to the done column if you merge this pull request. So let's see, let me open up a new tab. Let's go to the prepo. We'll go to the pull request. I mean, I don't have any, but assuming you had this opened, if you close this pull request, the task will automatically be moved to the done status. So this ensures your project board is always in sync with the state of your code base, saving you from having to manually update your project management tool. Now let's talk about creating and using milestones. While project boards helps you keep track of your current progress, milestones are used to organize issues and pull requests around a specific goal or deadline, like a major release or a sprint. So within your repository, the respective repository, you can go to the issues tab, and here on the right hand side click on the milestones, and you can create a new milestone. So give it a name, like let's say version 1.0.0, I mean whatever you want. And optional, you can also choose a due date for this milestone, and then click on create milestone. Now you can link issues and pull requests to this milestone. When you create or edit an issue, you will see the milestone option on the right hand side. So here under in this so now whenever you create any new issue, so here under this you should be able to see the milestone. Or when you create a pull request, so let's say pull request from this branch, there's nothing. Let me see if I have something here. All right, so I have something. So we'll create this pull request, and here you can see this milestone. I should be able to see this milestone. And let's create this pull request. So now my milestone is mapped to this pull request. Now the benefit of this is that the milestones page will show a progress bar. So if I go back to this milestone, you will see that there is a project progress bar associated with this. Now this progress bar will automatically update as issues and PRs that are linked with this milestones are closed. So let's say in this case, if I go and let me go back to the repo here, and let's close that pull request. So I'll go here and I'm gonna overwrite this. It's fine, done. So this will automatically update our milestones. Let me refresh this, and you can see here this is done. So likewise you can associate multiple issues or PRs, and as those PRs are closed and the issues are closed, this progress bar will also tell you as to how much work as part of this milestone is completed. This gives you a clear visual indicator of how close you are to completing your goal. So when used together, GitHub projects and milestones gives you a simple yet powerful way to manage your work. You can visually track tasks with your project boards, organize work around goals with milestones, and let your code base do the project management for you with automatic updates. These are free built in tools that can dramatically improve your team's organization and transparency, making them a great professional practice. And that brings us to the end of this session. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and let me know in the comment section if you have any feedback. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.